I bet you didn't know that Scottish accents are actually rated the most trustworthy in the UK. Well, I didn't know either, but now I do. So it's no surprise then that Carina Macmillan is crushing it as a manifestation and hypnotherapy coach. Of course she is. She's a fantastic coach. And her amazing course, Magnetic Power, helps women unlock their inner magnetism. And the results are wild. Of course they are. She's amazing. But what's her biggest challenge? What is it that's holding her back? Well, more people need to see it. And we want to help her get the recognition she deserves. So she asked the coach track for a favour. So here's what we told her to take it to the next level. Firstly, nail that first impression. Instead of having sleep, ADHD, blah, 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 short and simple. We rewrote her bio to say exactly what she does. Hypnotherapy and manifestation coach, but the creator of Magnetic Power. And that's it. Clear, bold, and no room for error. Next, let's stop guessing and let's start hooking. We asked her to write 50 questions, 50 punchy questions that her course actually answers, or what her target audience want to know. Stuff like, why do I keep attracting the wrong people? Or what's blocking me from manifesting what I actually want? The hook answers the question that your target audience is looking for. These aren't just mini hooks, they're mini problems that lead to a solution. The hooks are key in all of her content, and that should be where she starts. Next, build a simple weekly system. We didn't want Carina to be overwhelmed, so we said, let's keep it simple. 3 reels, 1 carousel post, 1 personal client story a week. But each piece hits the same rhythm. That's why we call it content rhythm. Hook aimed at your target audience's problem, an insight, all about how your course answers it, and the CTA. And every CTA points to the email list or straight to the course. No wasted attention. And next, let's redo that landing page. Remember, in your Bird of Paradise dance, that's your nest. At the top, a video sales letter, clear, punchy, and loud. Below it, 2 buttons, direct and indirect. Direct, buy the course now, and indirect, get the free email series. And that's it. If they're curious, don't make them search. And next, an email that actually nurtures. With that indirect button, we mapped out a 30-day sequence with day 1 being a welcome, and day 30, they would have bought the course. Remember, people want to see you 6 to 8 times before they buy. An email is great to nurture those leads. No pressure, just value, your true voice and realness. And then it'll be an easy yes. Next, a DM strategy with soul. If someone likes your post, we ask Carina to message them, hey, I saw you like my post on this topic. I've got a free email series, or how about a virtual coffee? Do you want the link? On one of her posts, she had 70 likes and 64 comments. I said, what are you doing with this? This is where you lead them. It's called gap analysis. Low key, human, and effective. And next, mirror that content everywhere. Carina's got some great content already on Instagram, but we said you can repurpose that on TikTok, LinkedIn, X, YouTube Shorts. Same message, different platform. Consistency beats burnout every time. So what's the real move? What really moved the needle for Carina? Well, she stopped trying to sound like everyone else, and she started to become herself. Carina started sounding like Carina, with her amazing voice, her story, her offer, all in alignment. And that's what makes it magnetic. And that's what gives her course the greatest opportunity to succeed. So now the only question left is this. What was the one shift we gave her that changed everything? Wow, it's a great question, but you're going to have to wait. You'll find out next week on the next episode of the Utopia and Coach Trap podcast. And remember, don't fall into the coach trap.